Greetings, my dear friends. Today is September the 10th, and my name is Major Jonathan Kellman, the District Officer for the Salvation Army in Belize, located in the heart of Central America. Here are some motivational thoughts as we go through this period of the COVID pandemic. Just offering a little alternative words that we can focus on as we spend most of the time thinking about the virus and social distancing and wearing our masks and sanitizing. These things are important, but as we listen to the daily totals around the world and even in our country, what do we do next? Let's find a way to process that and have something that still will keep us a little on the lighter side. So I'm on day 4 and our focus on bread, and we're looking at the subject of bread this week. And there is this one verse of scripture in 1 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 8. Paul is speaking to the church in Corinth, and he says, "Therefore let us keep the festival, not with the old bread leavened with malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth." That that is a powerful verse. Back in those days, when the Jews were feasting, on some special feasts, they ate unleavened bread. What is unleavened bread? Unleavened bread is bread that does not rise, which means the bread does not have any yeast product in it that will cause it to swell up. It remains flat, a flat dough product. And here is that comparison. And because I like bread, and I am thinking about it now. This loaf in Jamaica, unleavened bread will be something like what they call in Jamaica the bulla, which in Barbados would be like cornbread. In Belize, I'm not sure what to. I'm not sure actually what to compare that to in Belize. But in Belize, there's a little round thing, almost like a cracker. It's very hard, but the unleavened is not really like that. I forget what the name of that is called. But remember yesterday when we talk about yeast, right? So leavened means swelling out, filled with yeast. Unleavened, no yeast. So Paul says, let's keep the festival, not with the old bread leavened with malice and wickedness. So he moved from talking about physical, literal bread and the ingredients that you would put in the bread, like in the dough, like yeast, to really spiritual bread. And our bodies or our lives, our souls, our hearts, our minds, not being filled with malice and wickedness. But he says rather let them be unleavened. Empty, devoid of malice and wickedness, and only comprising in the ingredients of sincerity and truth. Paul was a great speaker, and sometimes his logic was too heavy, but you could get this here now. You are a better person if you are truthful and honest and sincere than if you fill up yourself with wickedness and malice. You could blow up when you entertain feelings and emotions of wickedness and malice in your heart. In Romans chapter 12, verse 17 to 21, the writer says, listen, recompense for no man evil for evil. Don't repay evil for evil, or eye for eye, and tooth for tooth. No. Leave that to God. If it be possible, as much as you can, live peaceably with all men. Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. So what is it saying? God is saying, listen, try to live at peace and not at enmity with people, especially if you are Christian. He says, leave them to me, I will take care of them. One of the scariest things is for God to take care of somebody, because especially to take vengeance on somebody. You know, I would be very afraid if God would take vengeance on me. You know, every day try to stay in the straight and narrow, because as much as possible, because I fear the wrath of God. When He repays with His vengeance for something that I do to somebody else. So I really just pondering on this thing. He says, better for you to be sincere and truthful, faithful, honest, humble. Let that be the ingredients in your life. You're not going to be all puffed up and proud and out there like some of the others, but it's best for you to be like that. Make sure you live like that. Not full of wickedness and evil and malice, because these things are going to get you in trouble. You're going to blow up. And when you blow up, you can't put the pieces back together again. Life is crazy. Life is uncertain, and life is filled with ups and downs. And when we get in a down, we have to be careful. When we get up, we have to be careful. Live in a moderation, and live always keeping your body, mind, lips, everything about you under subjection, with the eyes focused on the prize. What is the prize? Prize is everlasting life. You don't want to do anything that will cause you not to get in there. Apostle Paul was preaching, and he said, listen, I bring my body under subjection because I don't want to witness to so many people about the future, about living in heaven, and then I myself don't get to live there. You know, I am grateful today for God, who I believe many times prevents me from getting into more trouble than I get into. He knows my strong points, He knows my weaknesses, and therefore He intervenes. I know it. A lot of times to prevent me from falling. I think so. That's my grateful moment. I don't want to say more. I just want to thank God for that. And bite-size boost by a person I can't pronounce the name. Johann Wolfgang van Gogh. Johann Wolfgang van Gogh says, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Having the knowledge and the information is not enough. Let me read the entire statement, boost, and then break it down. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Wishing is not enough. We must do. So what does that mean? It reminds us to apply ourselves. Apply what we learn. and take action towards success rather than waiting and hoping. Someday you hope to get a breakthrough. No, man. Get up and start working towards the breakthrough. Because knowing is not enough. You may just graduate, you have your diploma, you have your certificate, you have your degree, you have your master's, but that is not enough. No, you got to go and work, right? Wishing for retirement is not enough. You got to go now and prepare and start to do some hard work so that you lay up the treasures for retirement. Are you ready for your retirement? I am so ready for mine. See you tomorrow.